Welcome back to another episode in this video series where we were based out of Estepona. It had been raining for a few days, however having been dry for this particular morning we thought we would risk taking a trip up to Gaucin in the hope that the weather would be kind to us.
Today we're heading up to Gaucin. It's the second day where the weather's been really dubious. However, despite the weather forecast, it never actually started properly raining, so we've taken the chance and we've come out. We're heading up to Gaucin, which is at 600 metres, so 1,800, 2,000 feet or so above sea level, and we've driven through all of these clouds. It's been fairly interesting scenery, lots of switchback turns, very slow speed limit, sort of 40 kilometres an hour. It feels like you're creeping along, and I'm guessing that this place here on the centre of the frame, I'm guessing that's Gaucin, so we've still got a little bit more climbing to do. But yeah, interesting weather so far. We've just arrived in Gaucin, and as was expected, the second we turned the engine off it started raining. I think today's going to be a bit of a hit and miss day, but you roll with the punches. It's been a long time since I saw a Mark 1 Fiesta actually in the flesh. I've had some lovely food. We're in Gaucin and it's absolutely chucking it down. So unfortunately the weather hasn't really played to our advantage, but we're going to do a quick tour. We've driven up 3/4 of an hour up the mountain to get here, so we've decided we're bailing out. It's absolutely chucking it down. We're soaking wet, even though we've got an umbrella. We decided to call it quits. We're heading back. This is ridiculous. This is how much it's raining. Okay, it is what it is. So the idea was, when we left the house this morning, or the apartment, we thought up in the clouds, you're up, or rather up in the hill, you might be above the weather. Didn't really go to plan, so as you can see, it's absolutely chucking it down. We're in the middle of a cloud, there's nothing much to see, so we're bailing. We've got some drinks and bits back at the apartment, so the long drive back down. So with all of the best of intentions, we went up to Gaucin, but the cloud just came down. We went in and had a restaurant meal, just to sort of see if we could let the rain pass. The rain didn't pass, it just got heavier and heavier. We tried to do a little bit of a walk around the town, and it got to the point where we were just absolutely getting soaked. So we bailed and we ran back for the car. Ironically, now we've dropped probably a couple of 100 feet, having driven down a little bit of the mountain. I'm sure you can see behind that, you know, the weather is still not the best, but at least it stopped raining for now. So either way, it's not been a lost day. We had a lovely meal, so you know, you have to make the best of what opportunities present.